Hi guys, George Evers here. If a business is making the same profits as last year, nothing needs to be done. But when a business is going through hard times, property taxes don't change unless some action is taken. If profits and earned revenue for a business has been reduced and gone down, they need to appeal. Why? Because business property taxes are based on an income approach called the income method. Considering the inefficiencies of government, many can benefit from a consultation for a basic business property tax overview. Business property tax appeals are where the big contingency commissions lie. Considering any business that has seen a lack of customers or a lack of income, that audience can be huge. Instead of valuing a business using a market value approach, the method for establishing the valuation of a business is based on an income approach. Businesses are valued by the income they earn. At the business client's expense and time, that client's accountant will supply you with all the necessary and important information and documents you'll need to solidify a case. You'll only need to find a client. It could be a restaurant, it could be a strip mall, a hotel, a gym. There are many different types of businesses, like in the food and dining industry, home and garden businesses, manufacturers, retail merchants, personal care, etc. Anyhow, they abound everywhere and in any financial climate, and we'll furnish you with all the training that you need to be successful. For an example here, if you had a business client who was paying $87,000 in property taxes and you get it reduced to $50,000, you've saved your client $35,000 and you've made $11,000 in commissions from your 35% contingency commission on that $37,000 you saved your client in property taxes. Now that example there was for a smaller account. Now if you're talking about like a small medium-sized hotel or boarding house with 20 rooms that rent for $2,000 a room a month in earnings, with the assessment of $480,000, if because of a pandemic or construction vacancy problem, for instance, that income was slashed in half to $240,000, a 35% contingency commission would earn you $84,000, and you saved your client $240,000. Now, I'm using 35% since average contingency fees range from 25% to 50%. So, after one purchases the residential property tax appeal course, I offer the commercial business property tax appeal course for an extra $42. Now, I don't know how long it's going to last at this price, but most people say I'm crazy for giving it away for so little. But I want to reward you for sticking around so long, and our course opens the door to you for this multi-trillion-dollar industry that needs help. And lots of businesses, they become victims of lower earnings, just like the residential sector. Those who don't appeal, they get burned. All too often, the victims of overassessment, they don't appeal. And you can be of great help and service to them. And you can pick up our course at http://propertytaxconsult.com/package/index.html. Looking over a business property tax appeal, as you know, different valuation approaches are used depending on the type of property appraised as well as the market data availability. We have a fair market value approach, there's the commercial equity analysis approach, there's the cost approach, and then there's the income approach. For businesses, we use the income approach. It is the accepted and correct approach for valuing a income-producing commercial property. Next, we need to meet with the accountant and have a talk with him and identify and inspect the assets and liabilities. Following that, we prepare a logical paper with the evidence to support our request for a property tax reduction. Now, the first level of appeal is the tax assessor, and that needs to be your primary focus for achieving success at the appraisal level with the tax assessor. If the evidence is conclusive and the analysis appears thorough, the tax assessor should grant the reduction in assessments and the matter can be concluded. If not, you need to see if you can reschedule another meeting in order to address the grievance issues. Now, if turned down, file the required personal property rendition with the Appraisal Appeal Board and spend some time and develop and refine those arguments for a valuation reduction. Now, when you win this here, the client receives an adjusted bill with a lowered assessment. The county will adjust the taxpayer's account and a credit balance will be due and result, or a letter stating a refund check will be processed and mailed to them. And then you can collect your contingency fee. This is what you get in our property tax consulting course. You get the commercial valuation tax consulting basics. You get the consulting course, of course. You get letters and forms. You get equity analysis examples in Excel, fair market value analysis in Excel. You get the cost analysis examples. You get operating statement examples. You get supplements to operating statements examples. You get even commercial land valuation examples. Businesses and residential homeowners' property taxes have potential assessment issues. In the residential space, over-assessment issues range in the 40 to 60% area, and the need for every homeowner to conduct a property tax review is rather obvious. For a business, especially if you suspect that they were under stress in the last year, a basic property tax overview for that business is a must. Now, not only can you potentially reduce your property tax, our step-by-step do-it-yourself real estate property tax appraisal course offers an opportunity for some side income for any residential or business client that you might come across. If you haven't watched all the other videos, please go back and watch them. By the way, our next training video, I'm going to give you an amazing overview of the world of property tax appeals using this under-the-radar skill set in rendering real estate valuation expertise. So if time is short and you need this rare market valuation course, you can go and get the complete training for residential and business property tax appeals on the referred to page, clicking the button where it says enroll here. Also, one can subscribe to the channel to review the 10-part series, and you can see that link in the description. So if you can, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.